just needs 2 little hotches down. That one I've taken too far down. There we go. Now those triangles look like one. So now that's perfectly aligned. And that's how you do it on your fabric. So now I bring in hoop number 3. Insert design. Here it is. Open. And while it's highlighted, I tell that one, group. You've stabilized another bit of stabilizer. No fabric. You stitch the first alignment marks, and there's 3 of them this time. Okay. Using my method, you would push your pins up through the center point of these 3 alignment crosses. Using Carol's method, you would push your pin down through your fabric, which has got your 2/4 on it, into the center of the 3 alignment marks. And if we move our design, I think it's this one goes to that one, and I'm not quite certain where the next one is. I get a bit confused by these, because I generally use my own alignment lines. Right. That one belongs on that one. Okay. This one belongs on that one. And it looks like this one belongs on that one, but I'm not totally certain yet. So I drop him down into position. And he's a little bit too far to the right, so I nudge him over. And if I get my pins right the first time, I don't have to worry about getting anything misaligned. It's far more accurate than the old cloth setter. The old cloth setter could vary by anything up to 1/2 inch. And the reason it could vary by anything up to 1/2 inch was because the arm would loosen and you wouldn't know it. And it's amazing how many people never used to recalibrate their cloth setter after doing a couple of designs. Okay, so now we've got the 3rd hoop in, and we've got our alignment marks all perfectly matched up, so we bring in the 4th one. Insert design, and we hoop up our 4th bit of stabilizer. Doesn't have to be thick or heavy, it can be a tearaway, as long as you fused a stabilizer to the back of the whole piece of your fabric. And the reason it has to be the whole of the fabric is to stop the fabric from stretching, because if you don't do it, your fabric will stretch and you'll never get your designs to line up, because the minute stitches go on fabric, they alter how the fabric behaves, and you've got to minimize that, and that's what you use stabilizer for. And as I said, it doesn't have to be a tremendously strong one, but it's got to cover the whole of the area of your fabric. Right, so now this one looks as though it wants to go down onto that one. This one, I don't know where that wants to go. I can't even guess where that one's going to go. Ah, no, of course I've got this on the wrong side, haven't I? I've got to move this over here. So, let's move my screen over. Always helps if you've got it in the right place. And move the design, and then I'll start to see where the alignment lines have got to go. Now I can see where the first one has got to go, and I can see where the second one has got to go now. Okay, first alignment mark has got to come down over this one. The second alignment mark, which is this one, has got to come down over that one. So I move him over. Only I'm actually moving my fabric. I'm not moving my design. And I drop that down onto the pins. And it looks like one more. No, I've taken it too far to the right, so I'm either bring it down or take it up. No, it's got to go up and up again. Now it looks like one single cross. And now you can see the whole design is married up, and I'm going to hide all the jumps between the alignment marks. And the alignment marks are really easy to remove. You just whip them out with a crewel needle or a wool needle with a really blunt end. So I'm going to hit Shift and C. Right, now they've all disappeared. And there's your design. And you've stitched a big design. Let's see how big it is. I don't want the alignment marks on the outside, so I won't include them in the box, because I only want to know the size of the design. And I didn't get the others all in, so I have to bring it out a bit further. And I don't think I'm going to get it all in now. Nope. Come on, Max. Wise up. Oh, you be Hasselbub. I'll get you another way then. Okay, there it is. Unfortunately, it's including all the alignment lines. So we'll go into Object Detail, Dimensions, and it tells me it's 225 by 221. But of course, don't forget we've got the alignment marks out here, up here, out here, and down here. So you've put together a design which is 200 by 200 millimeters in a hoop that's only 140 by 140 millimeters, using the alignment marks that the program has given you. Colours, green. And I've grouped them all, haven't I? Oh well, never mind. So I hope that's given you some ideas, and I hope it's encouraged you to try doing some of your own. And if you use the Maya's ornaments, you've seen what the challenge takers have come up with. They are really fantastic, and you only need to do a quarter of a design to end up with a huge design. So I'll see you all in a later set of videos.